Hi, folks. Hardy the Hat Guy. It is April 17th, 2022. That's right. It is Easter Sunday. We got a truncated show, and I'm going solo. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to talk high school baseball for about 5 minutes. Then we're going to give this week's Baseball Across Indiana High School Player of the Week. And I tell you, the stats are crazy. You're going to love seeing these stats here. Be sure to follow us next week where we resume our full episode of This Week in Baseball Across Indiana. Hey, I forgot to mention my hat. Look at that. It's Easter Sunday. It's the only rabbit hat I own, and that's saying a lot. But the Kokomo Jackrabbits is what we're sporting today for this special episode. I told you we're talking high school baseball, so let's do that. Let's talk some stats and highlights here for about 5 minutes, and then we're going to get to the high school baseball player of the week. Here we go. First of all, let's set the scene for the first one. It's April 14th, Carroll versus DeKalb. We're in extra innings. It's the 8th inning. Bases are loaded, 2 outs. Parker Smith is up to bat. What did Parker Smith do? Let's take a look.
Michael.
Yes, sir. You kidding me? Bases juiced in the 8th inning. Parker Smith comes up and hits a grand salami. Yeah, baseball's boring. You know better. Here we go. Let's talk more on the high school scene. We got to throw this out here real quick. Coaches, you know I love the game awards, and I posted this earlier in the week because the Batesville Bulldogs have the bowling pin for the game award. Well, University, I don't know, they may have one-upped them here. I'm loving this chain. It's brand new, and this is the Uni chain, the U chain that University gives out. And the first one this year went to the sophomore Mark Hamby for his 2-run bomb at the end of the game. They also had senior Grayson Knight, I think his name is there. He had a complete game, 11K performance on the mound. So both are worthy. Got to mention the chain, though. Coaches, if you have something cool like that you give out for a game award, let me know about it. We want to post about it. Here we go. Let's talk some stats. Let's talk batting, first of all, or pitching, sorry. Pitching, and man, a lot of them. First thing you want to know about this list, all of these performances, 2 strikeouts per innings pitched. You know, how do you narrow it down? There were some great performances this week. All of these, to make this list of highlights for the week, all performances included 2 strikeouts per inning pitched. So let's take a look at it here. Looking at the stats here, top to bottom, let's highlight a few things here. First of all, Graham Kellum, and you guys know me, I'm probably going to butcher some names here, but this is over 2 games, but 21 strikeouts, 7 innings. Even Hardy the Hat Guy can do that math. That is 3 strikeouts per inning. That is strong, to say the least. Let's keep going here. Connor Sims, Greenfield Central, no hits, 7 innings, 16 strikeouts. See how hard this is to pick the player of the week, guys? We try to be fair. Carter Cruz, Spring Valley, had 7 hits, but 7 innings pitched, another 16 strikeouts, and no walks. Both pitchers there, no walks. Ethan Like here, first of all, he had 11 strikeouts in 5 innings. There's probably a few people did that this week, but that was versus Evansville North. And of course, you know, our first ever Baseball Across Indiana Player of the Week is Evansville North, and they are tough. So that 11 strikeouts, not to take anything away from anybody on this list, but 11 strikeouts versus Evansville North is solid for sure. Let's keep going here. I can mention a bunch of people here. We're just going to highlight a few. Andrew Dukanich, you probably know that name. He's a Vanderbilt guy. Going to Vanderbilt at the end of this year. He's one of the top-ranked pitchers in the country. 7 innings pitched, no hits, 2 walks, 17 Ks for the highly touted Andrew Dukanich out of Brebeuf. Keep looking on the list here. The Joey Wilmoth, a senior at Fishers, only 4.2 innings, 10 strikeouts. You might, okay, yeah, so 2 strikeouts and 2 strikeouts an inning. That was also versus Lafayette Jeff, Noblesville, and Greenfield Central. Big performances right there. I don't know who all I highlighted here, so we're going to keep going. We've got to look at Aiden Ray, a senior at Cecina, and Caden Shelton, a sophomore at Norwell. These may be no-hitters, but I can't confirm it, but I believe they are no-hitters, and 13 and 14 strikeouts respectively. the bottom one there on the list, Alec Hirschberger. I just talked to his coach actually right before recording this. 27 strikeouts in 2 different games, seven innings pitched in the first game, 6 innings pitched in the second game. 4 hits over those 2 games, 27 strikeouts. You know, he was pitching strong. Their team had 38 hits, and they are absolutely rolling. So let's keep going here, and let's talk hitting for the week. Big list here, so let's spread it out over 2 slides. First of all these highlighted here at the top. Devin Shepard of Union County, Max Clark, Franklin Community, Bryce Hanna of Glenn, Owen Winters of Couts, and Braden Douglas of Frankton all hit over 800 this week. Let's highlight some of these. First of all, look at this right here. Devin Shepard of Union County and Max Clark of Franklin, 10 for 11 and 10 for 12. That is crazy. Above that, Max Clark, look at this. 10 RBIs, 1 double, and 4 home runs. Keep going here. Joe Huffman, the senior from Avon, 3 home runs in batting .714 this week. 3 home runs. He had 5 for 7 at bat, but 3 big flies for the Oriole right there. Zach Zikowski of Hanover Central batted .714, but look at that, 11 RBIs this week. RBI. I keep saying RBIs. Come on, Hardy the Hat Guy. Give me a break. Matt Santana, Lake Central. He batted .615, but 12 RBI. See, I said it right that time. Great performances. Let's go to look at some more hitting performances here. And look at that. Luke Graft of Norwell. He had, let me go back on that real quick because I missed the highlight of him. Luke Graft, the junior out of Norwell, 11 hits, including 5 RBIs, 4 doubles, and a triple. That's why I wanted to highlight that one. Look at these 2 guys right here. Nick Wiley, the senior out of Mooresville, and Drew Doty, the senior of Franklin Community, proving once again that baseball requires more than 1 player. Franklin Community right there representing. They only batted .500 and .474 each, only, of course, but each had 3 doubles. So what a performance right there. Connor Mitch of Lake Central, once again, sorry if I butcher these names, guys. 1 double, 2 triples, and 2 big flies for Lake Central. And I'll tell you what, Lake Central, they're on a roll, kids. Watch that team. They are legit. Let's keep it going here. And we go to our Baseball Across Indiana Player of the Week. Here he is, Max Clark, the standout sensation from Franklin Community. Remember, we mentioned those the performance he had. He was 10 for 12. He had 4 home runs this week. So our Baseball Across Indiana Player of the Week is Max Clark from Franklin Community. Folks, I told you it was going to be a short show. We just wanted to recap some of the highlights of the high school week. There we did it. Make sure you return next week as we return to our regularly scheduled full episode of This Week in Baseball Across Indiana. Have a good week, folks. We'll see you next Sunday.